Many of the reports of flooded roads and street closures are pouring in from downtown Charleston. That's where we find Storm Team 2's Christine Kohler. And Christine, what are conditions like in that area where you are?
Well, the good news, Octavia, is that the rain has stopped here in downtown. You can see I've got the hood off here, but that doesn't mean that the damage hasn't been done. You're taking a look right now at where we are in downtown Charleston. We're at the corner of, back behind me here is the corner of UG and King Street is that intersection. So I'm going to step out of the way so Nick can show you what's going on back here behind me. We've got 3 different cars that are actually stuck in the floodwaters here. They tried to make it through to the other side and were unable to. We had a gentleman working on the car furthest back by that traffic light there just a few moments ago. He had his pants rolled up to his leg because he's wading through those floodwaters. And actually, we're talking to one of the gentlemen here. There's a church right next to us, and the church actually has water in the basement. The gentleman that's over there that was helping to pump out some of the water from the basement was telling us that this is actually better than it was about 2 hours ago. So we've seen improving conditions here, but as you can see, it's obviously still a little on the rough side. The road is closed. They do have a blockage sign up here. People have been turning around. Most people, I will say. We have, however, seen a lot of people trying to drive through the floodwaters, and I will caution you, you do not want to be driving through these areas because, as you see, these 3 cars are indicative of what can happen if you do try to drive through some of these flooded roadways. And not to mention the fact that when you drive through these areas like this truck is about to try to do now, you also allow for a wake, and that can actually cause damage to homes and buildings in the area. Nick, I want to flip this around too to give you guys an idea of what's going on here on the behind us. So this is UG Street, and this is the overpass here to the crosstown. You can see the traffic coming off 26 getting onto the crosstown is still incredibly backed up because of traffic issues that have been ongoing all morning. So just be aware that things are not improving a lot across the low country. They're improving slowly, but they're not improving very quickly. Like I said, we've got a couple of people that are just behaving badly and trying to drive through these floodwaters, even though they really shouldn't be, and driving around these closed road barriers. Octavia, I'm going to send it back to the studio to you.